Merry Christmas! It is Christmas Day for you right now, but it's not Christmas Day for me. I just wanted to film something and put it up on Christmas. So I thought, why not film my evening? Both boys are asleep. Dom is gaming and I'm going to do some reading. So just a cozy Christmas Day video for you to watch on Christmas Day. If you're having a great Christmas, then that's great. But if you're not having a great Christmas, then just remember it's one day a year and then it's over. And that's absolutely fine to not be enjoying it for various different reasons. But I'm going to make myself some mulled wine and then I'm going to show you what books I'm going to be reading. I have this 0% alcohol thing because I can't drink alcohol. Since having a child, my body just will go, no, it can't deal with it. So I'm going to make the best of this mulled punch 0%. I'm not good with mulled wine. I will admit it always tastes gross. If I have mulled wine out, I absolutely love it. I've had one mulled wine this year and I had that out at a restaurant and it was so nice. Every time I make it at home, it tastes vile. So let's start off with that. But I really just want like a cozy mug of mulled wine. So fingers crossed this is going to work because I just don't know. And I'm just going to throw everything into it. So I have it here, mulled punch. So it's not mulled wine, mulled punch 0%. But I have tried a bit this and it doesn't taste very nice. Like all of them, you've got to add your ingredients, haven't you? But I never know what to add. So I was thinking cinnamon and then I was thinking, is that mad? Is that too much cinnamon? You don't really want it spicy. So whole cloves that you'd like put in a ham. Is that right? I don't know. Oranges. I've got some oranges over here, but I don't know if they're off. So we'll find out. But I think these are all right. So oranges, maybe I don't cook it for long enough. I really have no idea why it tastes vile whenever I make it. I'm going to put it in a crystal glass. This is one that I used to work, oh my God, did you hear that? And he smashed every glass I own. But I used to work as a shop assistant on minimum wage at British home stores. I didn't really love the job, to be honest with you. But we had staff discount and I got these glasses and they're just really, really gorgeous. I love the bottoms of them as well. Just really beautiful. So I'm going to use this glass. Oh, wait. Can this take heat? We'll find out. It's not going to be boiling, so hopefully it'll be okay. So I'm going to pour some in, like the amount that I want. Tell me what you did for Christmas Day. If you have a good Christmas, or do you think Christmas is a bit hyped? I like the Christmas season. And I like Christmas Day as well, but some people don't, do they? They just like the Christmas season, but they don't like the day. I do like the day. The last few years we've done different things because like me and Dom have obviously done things together, but we've been with his family, my family, different people's houses. So, oh no, maybe that's a little bit of a better one. So I don't have a set thing of like every Christmas we do this, but this Christmas we are hosting. And so I'm excited for that. Me and Dom have spent it together before. Do you remember when it was lockdown? Segments, are we thinking? I'm just dropping them in. Some more. Maybe use like all of the orange. I don't know. Okay, let's put that in. And then some of these clothes. What are we thinking? A sprinkle. Oh. That's quite a lot. Okay, then put it on. It's simmer, isn't it? Not boil. So let me take that down a little bit. But we have spent it, just me and Dom. That was, do you remember when you weren't allowed to like travel anywhere? And we obviously, I'm just squeezing the rest of this orange in. And hopefully, I'm then hoping it's all going to magically come together and be amazing. Do you like my tea towel, Snoopy Christmas? But I don't have a set thing that I do. I've just done so many different Christmassy things. So this is the first year we are hosting other people. We've done it just ourselves before in lockdown, but hosting other people is going to be exciting to like get everything together. Obviously, it's my baby's first Christmas because he was born in August, so it's his first Christmas, so that will be like cute as well, having that memory. A spoon, oh no, it's going like weirdly misty. Is that normal? I think it's the orange is making it go like a misty. I love mulled wine as well. Like I had it out at a restaurant, 'cause I went out for a meal with Dom's family, and it was so good. Like I just wish I'm just like squeezing the orange into it a bit more, because on its own, it's not actually very, let me try a little bit on its own. I have already tried it. I tried it the other day, but let me try a peck of it. And I'll tell you what it tastes like. Just really like, you know, in vinegary. That's what it tastes like, vinegar. So, how do you make vinegar taste nice? How do you make it actually taste good? Mulled wine, for me, like, I feel like you can have that in January when it's like the wintry nights. In January, a glass of mulled wine, oh, really nice. So, I'm going to try and boil this, simmer it, and see what happens. Here is what it looks like. It's not doing anything at the moment. So I put these cloves, and I'll just get them out before I do it, before I put it into the glass. But it's just doing that, maybe just leave it to its own devices. Whilst I'm waiting for my mulled wine, I thought I would show you my book selection. I have too many books and too little time before Christmas, too many Christmas books. And I did, when it came up to Christmas, I was like, so excited to get my Christmas books out. And then after you read one Christmas book, another Christmas book, you're kind of like, I want to read something else now. And so I did deviate from Christmas books, but I do want a really cozy, really Christmassy book. So I have Hercule Poirot's Christmas by Agatha Christie. I have a Murder, She Wrote, which Murder, She Wrote is always very cozy. This is a little Yuletide murder, but I've just read a Murder, She Wrote. I just read Gin and Daggers, which is in the Murder, She Wrote series, so I'm just not feeling another Murder, She Wrote. But then when am I going to read this? I'm not going to read this in July, am I? A Yuletide murder, so I don't know. I'm leaning towards this one. I think this one, Mary Higgins Clark, All Through the Night, a thriller, a suspense story. It says on it, a baby goes missing from a church where it's been abandoned, and then there's some kind of whatever that is, medal that gets stolen from the church. Look at how cozy the back of it is. There's Mary Higgins Clark on the back. Yes, I'm going to start this one. I'm going to change my glass. This one, I've already poured the wine into it, so it needs to go for a wash over there. But I'm going to use this one because this can take heat, and I'm just imagining as soon as I pour it into that thin glass, it's just going to go and smash. I remember I had this beautiful bowl, and it's like, this isn't actual crystal, it's just cut glass, but it looks like crystal to me. And so that's what this thing was. It was like a bowl, and it was so gorgeous, and it was just cut glass. And I got it from a charity shop, very cheap, like it's not worth anything, but I just really loved it. And I put it in the sink at home, and I poured boiling hot water on it to wash it. And as I was washing it, the whole thing just cracked. And that's how I learned not to put hot things in glass. But before that, I just really didn't know. Like, you know, you do something for the first time, that's how, like, you learn. I remember when I went to university, putting something in the microwave with tin foil in it, and apparently tin foil starts a fire. It didn't do it. My flatmate was like, what are you doing? And took it out and was like, you can never put tin foil. Tell me, is that true? Does it actually react to it? I don't know. This is steaming now, but I think it's simmer, don't boil, but I don't know. It's simmering. You can see a little bit. Ooh, I'm guessing this done by now. It's got to be. Look at it simmering. And all these... Let me get an orange out, see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks kind of jelly-like. Like when you're making marmalade and it's like deteriorating down. I'm going to just take a chance and do it. I have this massive strainer, which isn't ideal for this tiny glass, but let's try. Let's go for it. Move it over here so you can see. Okay. Hopefully this is going to taste Amazing. Oh my God, already it's a failure. It's all over the side. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, I did put a lot of clothes in this. I can already see. Okay. That was actually works out quite well for this one, considering I didn't measure it in this. Obviously, if this was like alcoholic, that'd be a bit much. I'm going to let it cool down because it's scalding, but I'm going to put a piece of the orange. Let me get that clove. Ooh, put that orange. Oh God, I put a clove in there. Okay, I'm going to be choking on that. But look, so that's what came out of it. Like, quite a few orange, quite a few clove. Hopefully that has done the job. If you have a mulled wine recipe, please tell me, because I want to be enjoying some mulled wine in January as well. I feel like it's a winter warmer, isn't it? So hopefully, oh, let me just get that clove out. Let me just fish it out. Is it out? Yeah. It's just a little clove was in it. Okay. So I've got my mulled wine. I think I'm going to get myself a little sweet treat as well, and then get into my reading. Look at Lola. How cute. Are you going to say, Merry Christmas? I hope you're having a lovely day. Merry Christmas from me, the cat, Lola. I'm going to have this chocolate Swiss roll. I'm going to have some of that with some cream. And these bowls, look how gorgeous they are. They were Dom's grandmother's. Aren't they just the most beautiful bowls? Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll show you this Swiss roll. I'd love to be able to make one of these chocolate Swiss rolls. So I'm going to cut up a bit of that. I'm going to use the same knife that I used for the orange, because just the washing up of it all, do you know what I mean? Oh, gorgeous. Probably can't even see, sorry. That's what it looks like on the inside. And then I'm going to have some cream with it. I got this, where's this from? Tesco's. Years ago from Tesco's. It's a really gorgeous jug. I just think it's really sweet. So I'm just going to put some of this cream in it and then take it with me. Delicious. No, it's still scalding. I was going to try my mulled wine. Absolutely not.
Merry Christmas.
Dom thinks I'm going to numb my mouth through the mulled wine.
Just for the sheer number of cloves. Smell it walking in the room.
But why would clothes do that?
Because what you use when you have a toothache, isn't it, cloves? Has numbing properties.
But then why would they put it in mulled wine?
I don't know they do. I don't know what goes into mulled wine.
Oh. It is Christmas Eve. I'm going to update you on what I'm currently reading, and I have a book unboxing which I'm so excited for, and some other books to show you. So I am currently reading still Mary Higgins Clark All Through the Night. I have nearly finished it. Can you see I've got like a little bit left to go. It's a really like fast-paced read, and there's different storylines going on. So you have Willie and Alvera, they're a married couple, and their neighbour, who's their friend, is basically being ousted out of her house because her sister, who used to live there, has died and made a will which is ousting her. But Alvera's like, no, I don't believe a word of it. I think there is some great con going on with this. You also have the storyline of a woman left a baby on a church steps, and now the baby has disappeared, and on the same night the baby disappeared, someone stole something from the church, a chalice that had a diamond in it. And so you're seeing everyone's story, so it's being told from the point of view of the woman who left the baby, and then the point of view of where this baby actually is, and then the point of view from Alvera, who's trying to like help her neighbour with this scam, but everyone's interconnecting. So as it goes along, you're like, oh, I understand why that character's in it, because it relates to this character. Really, really enjoying it so far. Very good book. I have read so many other Mary Higgins Clark that I just thought I would like to chat about them a bit. They're basically very fast-paced psychological thrillers. Some of them are very sentimental. They'll make you cry as well. So I have read from Mary Higgins Clark, A Stranger is Watching. Absolutely adored it. It's about a man who's living in this train station and he's living in this secret panel and no one knows he's living there. And then someone sees him there. Someone comes across him. And then the thriller really begins. Mary Higgins Clark, Remember Me. This feels like a psychological, supernatural thriller. So this woman moves into this dream house, and then there's a scene where she's like looking up at the house, and then she sees a woman on her balcony. She goes in, and there's no one there. Like there's weird hauntings going on in the house, and she can't work out what's going on. Like, is she going mad, or is she being haunted, or is someone doing this? What is going on with her? Loved Remember Me. Thought that was absolutely fantastic. The first one I ever read from Mary Higgins Clark was Where Are the Children? Basically some children go missing and it's about all the adults trying to find them. Very good. We then have another Christmas one. This is one that I read last year. This is Silent Night, and it's about a boy sees his mum's purse being stolen, and so he runs off after the person who's stolen the purse, and then falls into trouble because he's like a young boy lost. Very good book as well. So every Mary Higgins Clark that I have read, I have loved. You know, some authors, you read stuff from them, but then you read something, you're like, oh, that's kind of put me off them because I loved all their other books, but I don't love this book as much. Mary Higgins Clark is not like that for me. She's always a hit. I absolutely love her work. This I've nearly finished and I really loved. I really enjoyed. At the beginning, I thought I was going to cry. When they were talking, it was from the point of view of the woman, and she's leaving her baby on a church steps and how she feels about that. And you're really in the moment with her. She's thinking, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave my most precious thing, my baby that I've just had, on the steps because I can't care for her, and how heartbreaking that decision is. Oh my God, I'm getting like chills talking about it. Oh my gosh, like it was just so sad. It was so sentimental, so well written. Silent Night made me cry as well. This one really made me cry at the end. I was bawling. This was like a really sentimental bit at the end of this. I just love everything from Mary Higgins Clark. So yeah, I would highly recommend All Through the Night. Even though I haven't finished it yet, I'm still absolutely loving it. I also have a few other Christmas books as it's Christmas Eve. I have Leslie Ann Ivory's Christmas Cats. I've spoken about this a million times. She was a famous painter and she had a Christmas cat, and then a passage from fiction that was something to do with Christmas, and then she'd also have a blurb written, that's what the underneath paragraph is, talking about the cat. So she, all the cats she knows, it's like her neighbour's cat, her son's cat, she's like, oh, this is this cat, and it's just beautifully illustrated. I just love her art. It's just so gorgeous. And her stuff has been put on calendars, plates, bags, loads of stuff. So that is Christmas Cats. I then forgot that I had this book and I haven't read it. I'm going to read it tonight. This is 12 Days of Christmas Correspondence. This is by John Julius Norwich, but it's illustrated by Quentin Blake. That's why I picked it up, because I just love Quentin Blake's illustrations. And it's an alternate version of the 12 Days of Christmas. So, you know, like on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. It's basically this woman writing down what this man is sending to her, and it's all the 12 days. So, like, for example, 11th of January. Frankly, I think I prefer birds. What am I to do with 8 milking maids and their cows? Is this some kind of joke? If so, I'm afraid I don't find it amusing. And then it's got the 12 Days of Christmas brought to life, and this woman is receiving them all, and just like, what on earth is going on with this man? and it's just really well done, very funny, like quirky book. So I'm gonna read. Let me sort my pile of books that I've put on the bed. It's a really short read. I'm going to read that again. I read it every year. I then have this is the Pet Setters Club, which was a children's book series about a group of kids who are pet sitters. So someone will say, oh hey, I need you to like look after my dog because I'm going away or whatever, and then there'll be always something going on and they have to they're reacting to it, so it's told from different perspectives of them. So in this one of the pet sitters, a girl, her next door neighbour has said, hi, I've bought my girlfriend a kitten for Christmas and I need you to look after this kitten until I can give it to her for Christmas Day. And the girls are very conflicted, and all the other pet sitters are like, no, you can't give like a pet for Christmas, the pets aren't just for Christmas. And so she's dealing with this kitten. Then at the same time, this boy's walking a dog for an old lady and he's really hating the job, but then he kind of realises how much it means to the old lady that he can do this because she's had a fall. And then another one, a boy has to look after the donkey that's going to be in the school nativity. So because they're like known in the area as being the pet sitter club, people like come to them with like their problems, like, I've got this kitten I need you to look after, I've got this donkey I need you to look after, I just had a fall, can you walk my dog? And then it's all told from their different perspectives on their pet sitting jobs, and it is so cute. It's kind of sad. I thought it would be like it's an upbeat, fun little kids book. No, the girl who's looking after the cat, it's just her and her dad, and they don't have any other family. And so she's looking at everyone else's Christmases, and they've got all like family gatherings to go to and everything, and she doesn't. And they don't really do Christmas. Her dad's a professional cartoonist, and he's always working, and they just don't do the traditional Christmas. And she longs for that traditional Christmas. It's just very unorthodox. Their Christmas is just like another day, and she wants like a traditional Christmas for once, and she's been given this kitten that she's worried about. Oh, it's like kind of sad. It's kind of giving Jacqueline Wilson. With Jacqueline Wilson is children's books that are harrowing. It will be like the mum's an addict, what's the girl gonna do? I read that one, Candy Floss, where the girl nearly burns to death in a chip van. Like the chip van is on fire and she's in it. Like it's crazy, the whole thing. So it's kind of a little touch of that, because it's really sad at the beginning when she's talking about Christmas and how she doesn't like have a proper Christmas, and she's embarrassed when her friends are talking about their Christmases as well later on. I am actually really enjoying this a lot more than I thought I was, because I thought it would just be like a fun kids read, but it's like got more to it. I am really enjoying that. And I'm going to finish off my Mary Higgins Clark, and I have a book that arrived today. I have snipped the top of it, but I haven't opened it yet. And I got this off eBay. And I found out on Instagram, someone made a video saying, did you know the singer Madonna brought out a children's picture book series? And I had no idea. I'd never heard of this series. It's called the English Rose series. And it's called English Rose because she was living in England at the time, because she'd married the film director Guy Ritchie, who she went on to have a son with. And the book series, she had written it for her daughter, and something for her daughter to relate to. And the illustrations are not done by Madonna, but they look stunning. I'm talking about Madonna, like the global superstar Madonna, did this children's book series. So I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look away. I'm worried. I hope it's going to be good. I paid something like £2.50 for it. And let's see. Oh my gosh, it's like really chic. That's why I was like, oh, I've got to get it when I saw it. So it's called The English Rose. And look how like chic it is. I just think it's really beautifully done. Like really, it says the first of 5 books for children and even grown-up ones, Madonna. I just love it. There's just something really like quirky and chic about the oh my gosh, the inside. Look how stunning. I don't know if you can even see. Look how stunning that is. Oh my gosh. Let me get the dust jacket off. Oh, the dust jacket is just the printed book underneath, which I always love, because dust jackets, I always find them, they just flap about. I don't really get them. I like it when they're printed underneath. Let's pick like, oh my god, my edition. No. It's all like stuck together. It's got wear. Can you see? Like, I think this will be okay. Oh my god, look at this page. Stunning. There's just something really like chic and cute about. Oh, okay, it was only like one page that was stuck together, but I really like that. Also, I love pages that have these borders. So it's got like a gorgeous border. Like when I was younger, I always used to border everything. Like even if I was writing like something I had to go to the shop for, I'd do like a little like swirl border. I just think this is a really cute art style. I'll tell you who did this. So the English Rose is written by Madonna, but I actually cannot find. Oh my God, I love it when they do that as well. Who this book belongs to, and then you put your name in it, and look, it's got all roses on the outside and a little mouse holding a rose. That is just too damn cute. Illustrated by Jeffrey Fulvamari. I mean, can we just appreciate that? Do you know who this reminds me of? Megan Hess. I just had to get one of her books off my shelf. Megan Hess. This is the only Megan Hess book I own, but I would love to own them all. And this is one that she did on Coco Chanel's life. So it takes you from Coco Chanel's life, she was in an orphanage, to her becoming a best-selling fashion designer and how she did it. But throughout it, it is stunningly designed. And so there'll be like a page that will just be that. It's a woman, and then there's some bits on it, and there's a lot of like quotes from her as well, and a page that's just like this. And the whole thing is just so chic, so beautiful, but then some of it is just passages of writing. But I love how they do it within the pictures as well. I think it's so stunning. Look at that one. So it's like Coco Chanel and then one of her jackets. And then you have the writing around it, so it takes you through like her whole life and finding out about her childhood and like what made her and what got her into fashion. Oh my God, like, look at this. It's so beautiful. And she's done ones on like Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, loads of like all the top fashion designers and stuff like that. But it reminds me of that kind of chic style is what this reminds me of. Really gorgeous. Really looking forward to reading this first book in the series, seeing what I think of it. And I just love any kind of like art style like that. Like with picture books, I just feel they can just be for adults as well. Like there's a let me get something else, one sec. This picture book is gorgeous for anyone. It's called On the Night You Were Born. It's by Nancy Tillman. And it's basically saying like on the night that you were born, the polar bears danced. Everyone was so happy in the world. Like until everyone heard it, everyone knew knew of one and only ever you. And it's just, I love like the art style of it. It's really beautiful. Let me show you one I haven't really shown. So there's like the beautiful geese, and just every page is something else, being like the moon stayed up all night until the next day, like when you were born, because of how special and wonderful you are, and heaven blew every trumpet, played every horn on the wonderful marvellous night you were born. And then there's two giraffes, and the moon has stayed up, and the trumpets. And I just think it's great about like human individualism, that like there is no other me or you. Obviously, like I'm bawling as I'm reading this to my kids, because I'm like, on the night you were born, because I'm thinking like you came into the world and you were like obviously in my womb, and then you came into the world, and it just makes me so emotional. But this could also be enjoyed by grown-ups, as in like there's no other person but you in the world. You are the only you, and so you should appreciate yourself a lot more, because there is only one you. And like what a miracle that is to have a like human life, to be alive. Oh, don't. It's such a good book. I would like this even if I didn't have kids, though. I would absolutely love this book, because I just think it's so gorgeous about like we all have our own individualism, even if you don't feel that you're that individual or that exciting or whatever. Like there is only one you, and it's just such a beautiful book, the way it's worded, just stunning. So I have loads of books on my bed now. I'm gonna do some more reading. I'm gonna finish off Pet Sitters Club, nearly done with. All Through the Night I'm nearly done with, so I'm going to finish both of them off, and I'm going to give 12 Days of Christmas a read, and then I will come back and I will tell you what I think of them when I have finished one of them. Also, the last clip you would have seen, I was drinking mulled wine, too many cloves. It made me feel like I was drunk, even though it was 0% alcohol. Mulled punch it was called, because it couldn't call it mulled wine. I felt drunk. It was weird. so just don't trust me on mulled wine. But I'm going to read them, and I'll come back with a review of one of these once I've read it. I have read some of the books that I spoke to you about. So the 3 books that I wanted to read, I have actually finished 2 of them. So the 12 Days of Christmas, illustrated by Quentin Blake, absolutely gorgeous. So much funnier than I remember it. 100% recommend that. The Pet Sitters Club Winter Special, The Christmas Kitten, nearly finished. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. And they're doing a school nativity, but it's really for younger kids because they're a bit older. But one of them has to help with the donkey who's going to be in the nativity. Oh my God, don't. Don't. It's gorgeous. Loving that. And I have finished Mary Higgins Clark All Through the Night. This is my 5th Mary Higgins Clark novel. It's my 2nd Christmas one from her. And oh my God, it was so good, but it was so emotional. And at the end, I loved, there was like a really sentimental scene and the character just shut the door. There were 2 people in this room and they were like seeing each other. And then we never got that scene. She didn't write the scene and she could have like really written to the characters how they felt and had this huge scene. But the character who was telling the story just shut the door. So we never saw what happened and said some things are private, like they don't need to be shared with anyone else. And I don't know why that made me so emotional, like so respectful that character hadn't intruded on this special moment within the book, this beautiful moment. They just let them be. And I got teary. I got so teary at that because it was just so nice that like they're having this moment together, but I'm gonna like leave them to it. Oh, don't. I loved it. Really, really good. It was much more sentimental. It was like Silent Night. This and Silent Night, just very tear-jerky, sentimental Christmas thriller books. Whereas the other ones didn't feel as sentimental as this, but I still absolutely adored them. Oh, don't. I loved it so, so much. It is now Christmas Eve. I am going to get everything prepared for Christmas Day. It is late, so I've got to get all the stuff out ready for Christmas morning. But I hope you're having a good Christmas, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Let me know down below. And I am going to end this video here. And I'm going to be doing a video every day till January 1st. I have a weekly vlog to put up. I have Agatha Christie's disappearance, what happened with that, my opinions on that. I'm going to put up on the channel as well. And all my Tay Book Club picks for the year, I'm going to put up in one big video as well. So you've got loads more videos coming until January 1st. There'll be a video every day. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you had a great Christmas, whatever you did. And I will see you tomorrow for another video.